Hey guys, welcome back to a new reaction on this channel. Today I'm going to react to Tom Morello featuring Beartooth with their song Everything Burns, which they wrote for the video game Final Fantasy 14. That is unbelievable, guys. I never knew. Let's just say that was not on my bingo list for 2025. Definitely not. Guys, I guess you can see it in the background, and I guess in general, maybe you know it if you follow my channel. Final Fantasy is one of my absolute favorite video game series. I love everything about that. The only problem I have is that Final Fantasy 14 is not the game I play, because I'm not the biggest online multiplayer fan, because I'm usually more the single player guy. That's why I play the original Final Fantasies from 1 to 16 and other games. But Final Fantasy 14 is the online MMO. It's not my thing, but I guess it's a good game. I really think it's a good game, but nothing for me. But in general, I love Final Fantasy 7. I also think that 16 was a really strong game, even if people are complaining about it. But in my opinion, 16 was a freaking awesome video game. I don't know what they have. And now to see that Beartooth, one of my favorite bands of all time, together and a collaboration with one of my favorite video game series of all time, that's unbelievable. That is freaking unbelievable. And I guess it's also the very first song after the latest Beartooth record. You guys know I wasn't the biggest fan of the latest Beartooth record, and I also think this new song will maybe not hit directly my type of style, but I'm just happy to listen to new Beartooth. I'm just happy to have a freaking brand new song by them, and we go into that, I guess. So, Tom Morello featuring Beartooth, Everything Burns, to the video game Final Fantasy 14. Let's freaking go.
Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, and there ain't no stopping. Only one option, light it up. Ha! Heart is pounding out my chest, the blood boils inside of me. Looking at the walls around me, closing in, I think, what's it gonna be? Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, and there ain't no stopping. Got one option, light it up. Everything burns! Light it up, let's go! Light it up, let's go! Everything burns! Light it up, let's go! Light it up, let's go! I'm on fire, burning brighter than anyone alive. I'm way too hot to touch, so just remember if you try. Everything burns! Everything burns! Bones are shaking out my skin, I got.
Alright guys, I'm sorry to pause here. The song is really short. I'm a little bit sad about it. It's just 3 minutes. But in my opinion, it's a really catchy one. Like I said, of course, I can't compare this to old school Beartooth. I mean, in general, it's usually a Tom Morello song. I know that. Tom Morello, if you don't know him, I guess he was part of Rage Against the Machine, right? I just know him because he also did the feature with Baby Metal, Metalcore. I guess that was the first thing I ever heard him, except of Rage Against the Machine, of course. But of course, Caleb is the singer, Caleb is the voice of Beartooth, and it also reminds a little bit, in my opinion, more of a Beartooth song than a Tom Morello song. I don't even know if Tom Morello got solo stuff doing. I have no idea. So I know that I can't compare the song to old school Beartooth. You guys know I freaking love the Disgusting record. I freaking love the Aggressive record. The first two Beartooth records were absolutely amazing. Also the name of the third record. It was also one word. It was the orange one. The Seas, of course. Also a freaking good one in my opinion. And after that, they also got really cool songs from the newer records, if it's Hell of It and stuff like that. Um, or Fed Up, also really solid song, but Beartooth went a little bit too soft for me. I miss a little bit the old school aggressive metalcore Beartooth. Um, this song is a little bit more typical modern Beartooth, but still modern Beartooth is really catchy. It is how it is. Even if I'm not really into the types of songs, sometimes they catch me with just their choruses, with their catchiness. It's freaking amazing. And like I said, together with Final Fantasy, hey, I go with that. In general, I think it's really awesome to see that a lot of video games are making stuff together with heavier bands. I don't know if you watched the Game Awards a couple days ago or 1 week ago. I can't remember exactly. I watched them. Evanescence were freaking part of the Game Awards because they made a song for the Devil May Cry anime, if I'm right. I haven't watched it, but it was a really cool track as well. And also, they showed, for example, that Bill Murray did a song for Cyberpunk, the anime, not the video game, but for the anime. It's really awesome to see video games together with heavier bands. I mean, I reacted to a lot of Sonic related stuff. You guys know Sonic is usually doing stuff with metalcore groups. I also read down in the comments, or not in the comments, in the description of the video. I read that Tyler Smith also mastered this song. He's also part of a lot of the Sonic soundtracks. It's just really awesome, alright? It is how it is. I freaking love that. Goddamn. Guys, to go a little bit back, let's go back to the song.
Everything burns. Bones are shaking out my skin. I got tingling in my hands, moving like a lightning strike. I'm on tonight, so just catch me if you can. Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, and there ain't no stopping. Got one option, light it up. Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. I'm on fire, burning brighter than anyone alive. I'm way too hot to touch, so just remember if you try. Everything burns. Whole house packed, not here to make friends. Do or die moment, I love it this tense. Who am I taking out, thinking you're next? You're next. Everything burns. Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. I'm on fire, burning brighter than anyone alive. I'm way too hot to touch, so just remember if you try. Everything burns. Everything burns.
Right, that was Tom Morello featuring Beartooth with Everything Burns for the video game Final Fantasy 14. And down there I see that Tom Morello is doing solo stuff. Alright, I have no idea. I literally don't have. Like I said, I just know him from the freaking Baby Metal collab. In my opinion, an awesome track. Of course, you can't compare this to old school Beartooth. Whatever, I don't freaking care. It was a really catchy one. And if I think I would listen to this song while I'm playing freaking Final Fantasy 14 game, freaking sick. And maybe, hey, I don't know, but next year Game Awards. I mean, Final Fantasy 14 is every single year nominated as best ongoing game or best community support. Why not Beartooth next year at the freaking Game Awards with Tom Morello? That would be freaking sick. I would watch that, definitely. Alright, guys. That was a freaking awesome track. I was freaking hyping all day about that track because I just heard it yesterday that they will do that. Freaking insane. I'm so into that. And like I said, in general, I think it's freaking awesome that a lot of video games are doing stuff together with really heavy bands. And I think it fits really good together. Just my personal opinion. Alright, guys. That was the Morello featuring Beartooth with Everything Burns. Awesome track. Really enjoyed that. Guys, if you haven't checked out more Beartooth reaction by me, I will give you my Beartooth reaction playlist right now in the outro. Just click on the playlist on the screen and you can watch them if you want to. If you want to talk about Tom Morello, about Beartooth with me at all the community, join our community Discord. Links down in the description. You can join anytime. You can talk about anything. And it'd be cool to see you there. And then I'll play you guys again in another reaction. Would be awesome. And I say, bye!